All right, kids. All right. How is everyone today?
Oh, fantastic.
Good.
I'm good.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, me too. All right, kids, let's start this activity. All right, first thing we need to do, we need to remember where we are on the art elements list. Do you remember this list?
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember this list? Where are we?
Yes.
We did line,
I remember.
we did color, we did value, we did shape, we did texture, and we're here now. We're at space, right? And then the last one is form, right? These are the art elements, and we have done all of these. Now, when you look at art, do you actually recognize some of these art elements that we've already done? Do
Yes.
you look for them? I want you to look for them through the week when you're looking at any kind of art.
Week 1, color week 2, value week 3, shape week 4, texture week 5.
Okay, thank you. I want you to be aware of these elements when you're looking at art and say, oh, that's value. Oh, there's color. Oh, that's line. All right, we're going to draw a picture today. We're going to draw something like this, which was in the video, but we're also going to start with something like this. But okay, can you all show me your videos? Sorry, your photocopies. Can you show me your photocopies? I want to see your photocopies, please. Yes. Hold, Jordan, hold it down a little bit. I want to see what's on top. Yes, good. And the houses. Everybody should have the houses as well. Yes, Anna. Good. Good. So we've got the houses and we've got that drawing. Okay, so
I don't have.
All right, John.
I don't have.
John. Hello.
Yes.
John, darling, can you please take a screenshot of this picture that some students do not have because they can just have a look at it. Okay, so there it is there.
It's beautiful.
It's wonderful.
All right, just take a screenshot of that if you can and put it in the chat. And another, you got it? And another one, if you could please, this one.
Back to the first one again, please, because I have to get my sniping tool.
Yeah.
All right, next. Next.
Em này là phim ở đây sẽ tao nói tiếng này nè, thật cấp bộ từ nó từ em thì sẽ gì
You got it, John?
Yes, yes.
And this is the last one.
Right.
All right. All right, kids, we need some paper. Have you got some normal photocopy paper?
Yes, I have some paper.
Yeah.
I have it.
A4 paper?
Yep, A4. Okay, so we're going to start with some regular A4 paper. Okay, this is just photocopy paper. It's not good paper. Do not use good paper. When we use good paper, we usually paint on it. Okay, so this is just your very typical, very, very fine, regular photocopy paper. Now, the first thing I need you to do is a pencil and a ruler, and of course, an eraser if you need to. I might need to sharpen my pencil.
Is it a 2B pencil, Teacher Vicki?
2B. Correct. 2B. We always use 2B unless you have a 4B. Now, the first thing we're going to do is draw a line across the middle of the page. And on that horizon line, we're going to put a dot. Where will we put the dot? Let's just not put it right in the middle. Let's put it to the side. Yeah? So can everybody see? I'm just a little bit to the left, or should I say to the right? Yeah. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to draw a square somewhere on top. Yeah, like a square. So I'm going to go up that way. You don't have to measure it. Don't measure it. It doesn't matter if it turns out to be a rectangle. Make sure that it's even as possible. Okay, there you go. There's my first square. Now, with a pencil, what I want you to do is I want you to take each of those corners. Now, which corners are exposed to this horizon line? Let's have a look. We'll start with this one. How many corners do we have to work with? We have to work with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. Let me get my other ruler. This one, like this one. All right. Now I'm going to put my horizon line on the ruler, and I'm going to join one of the lines there. Now, I am not going to press very hard because I will rub out some of this eventually, right? And then, of course, I'm going to go to this corner, and I want you to do that with all the corners except the one that is hiding behind. Yeah, there, that's not showing, is it? If this is going to be a three-dimensional solid object, that's not showing. And then I want you to turn your ruler around, and I want you to line it up with the square and then move it across to however thick or deep, should I say, you want to have this object. I want mine to be that thick, right? And then, of course, you do the same. You put it on your horizon line, or should I say here, under that line, and then you just move it where that line ends. Make sure that it's straight. There you go. Now, this is where your rubber comes in. You need to have your rubber, nice clean rubber. Sometimes my rubbers are very, very dirty. I don't clean them very often, right? You don't want to smudge everything, so make sure they're nice and clean. So I'm going to rub out this section here that is going to my horizon line that I don't need, because all I want is a box. Can you see my first box? Now I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to make it another shape. And I'm going to have my box a little bit elongated, right? I'm going to make a nice rectangle.
Teacher Vicki, can you wait for me?
Yeah, where are you up to?
I know square, but I'm not done.
Are you up to the square? That one there? You still doing that one? All right, hurry up. Show me who's talking to me first of all. Hold up your work. Let me see where you're up to. Steve, is that you, honey? Steve? Is that you who wants me to wait? All right, can you see my little rectangle here? This is going to be my next object. And now we're going to have to do the same as what we did. There's my horizon line. Remember my horizon line? I'll just make it a little bit obvious. See, I'm making it a little bit more obvious because it's a little bit hard to see when I do it in pencil. Now, who has finished with their square? I can't see Anna. Oh, yeah, I like it, Anna. Good girl. Cherry, bring it a little bit closer, please. Closer. Closer. Yes. Now, Anna, is this line under here parallel? Is this line, Anna, Cherry, you watching? This line under here? Is this line parallel to that one? You have to bring it slowly down and make sure it's parallel. It can't be crooked. All right, now what am I going to do with this rectangle. This is a rectangle. It's a shape, and I want to make it into a form, right? I'm going to bring it to this line very lightly. Remember what we said, we do not press very hard because we have to erase some of this line. Right there. Now, is that line showing? The one that's coming through there? That's not showing, is it? That one back there. Right. So there it is. Now, again, I'm going to hold my ruler. Let me just get in a little bit closer for you. Right, I'm going to hold my ruler under this line, and then I'm going to slowly bring it down, and then I'll decide how thick, how wide I want this object. Do I want it this wide? Do I want it this wide? Do I want it this wide? I think I want it a little bit thinner than the other one. So there's going to be my, okay, I'm going to cut it off there. Now I'm going to hold my ruler up against this line, and then I'm going to slowly bring it out until I meet this line where it has, see that? Where it has an edge. So, and now I need to rub out whatever I don't need. Okay, so that I can make it look like a box. We're just going to do some random boxes, okay? That's what we're doing in our first activity, just some random boxes. Now, because a lot of you can't really see, can you actually see? Let me see. Can you guys actually, oh, you can see what I'm doing. Fine, that's good enough. All right, now I'm going to draw another rectangle here between the two, like the top and the bottom, yeah? I'm going to make a rectangle that's going to be standing up this time, okay? It's going to be standing up. So there's the top of my rectangle, right? And this can be the bottom of my rectangle, right? See that? And I'm going to have to rub out this horizon line because obviously the horizon line is in the background. And what do I have to do now? What do I have to do now? I have to connect all my lines to this vanishing point. Okay, the 1 point, that's what we call a 1 point perspective. So now I'm going to bring that to that vanishing point, and this one as well. Remember, we do not press very hard because we have to rub out some of it. Now, I'm going to rub out a lot of this. Now, how far do you think I want this? Can we see these lines coming in? We can't, can we? These lines are hidden behind. Yeah, we know that they're there, but we can't see them. So we're not going to draw those. So how far do you think I should make this one? How about I make it that big? Yeah. And then, of course, I'm going to rub out whatever I don't need. This. Ta-da. So how many boxes have I got now?
3.
Yep. Now, this one, I'm going to make this box go behind this one. Okay, so I'm going to make it go behind it. I'm going to go here. Actually, no, that's not going to work. I can't cover my horizon line. All right.
Wow.
We go here. Right, I'm going to go this way, and this one is going to be hidden behind this one on this side. Does everyone understand what I've just done? It's going to be hidden. Okay. Now, I'm just going to do it over the top of this one because I need to know where this line is here in the corner. See that? I'm going to rub that out eventually, but I need to know in order to make I need to bring it to the vanishing point, okay?
Excuse me, Teacher Vicki.
Yeah.
Can you move it? Thanks.
Sorry, honey. I keep forgetting to look up and to see how.
Cô không
Alright.
sao đâu, con chỉ cần tô vào một đường sau thôi.
All right, you got it? All right, now, so remember, we're going to rub this out, but the reason why I want that is because I need you to draw in that line, right? I need you to draw in that line. We've got one on that side and one on this side. That's very obvious, right?
Nhưng mà mẹ ơi, Đức bờ kìa.
Now, how far do I want this line to be? I think maybe around here. Don't forget, it's hiding behind this one. This one's going to be in front. Now I'm going to rub this part out, right? Because now one is going to be in front of the other. Does everybody understand? So look at that. I've got two boxes next to each other. This one is going to be in front, right? This is how we create space. Now I've got this empty space over here. What am I going to do with that? I'm going to make a really long, yeah? So draw it over the top of them for now, but make sure you know you're going to do it very lightly, right? There's that one. Like this. It looks like a table, doesn't it? All right, and now I'm going to draw this line. I'm going to match it up with this corner. Now, don't forget, you don't have to go through here because this one's in front, but you definitely need to look at this point. So this point has to be linked up to this 1 point perspective. Now, I'm going to rub out. How far do I want this now? I want it to be around here. That's how far I want it to go. Don't forget, you have to do it nice and evenly. Yeah, you have to make sure the horizon, it's parallel. And then I'm going to rub this out, but I'm also going to rub out some of these. These lines don't need to be here because one is in front of the other. Okay, there you go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is enough for today. Okay, now I want everyone to grab a marker and I want you to go over everything that is in pencil. Now, we rubbed out all the other lines that we don't need. So do not go over those lines that we do not need. Okay, it's not important. So make sure that you know when to stop. So let me start. I'm going to go around my shapes first. So my shapes first, and then I'm going to go.
Teacher,
Yes,
can you put your hands out so I could see the picture?
the whole picture.
Teacher Vicky, can you wait me to draw a right triangle?
You want to draw a triangle?
Triangle.
You want to draw a triangle? That's a bit ambitious, but you can if you want to. I just want boxes for this activity. We don't want to draw too many complicated things, right? We're trying to understand what 1 point perspective means. So if you want to draw a triangle, be my guest, but it's not necessary.
Teacher, can you get your hands out so I can see the whole picture?
Yeah, but I have to finish
I'm
the
not
drawing
finished.
too.
I see it now.
John, can you take a photo of this, please, and put it in the chat? Because, I mean, some people,
Yes.
they need to see it as I'm doing it because it's a
Oh,
little
no.
hard.
Oh no, oh no. I need one.
Now, you guys don't have to make yours exactly like mine. You realize this, right?
I see.
Okay, whoever needed to see this without my hands always in the way, you can see it now. Okay, so I'm going to continue outlining. I'm going to outline everything that I have in pencil, just so that we can have a fair idea about the boxes. And then I'm going to ask you to do some hatching and cross hatching, just so we know the shade, right? Doesn't that look amazing?
Amazing.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
looks
get.
good.
Okay. This looks like shooting cubes.
It looks like a what cube?
Shooting cubes.
I don't know what that is.
The cube means that the cubes and the cubes are shooting out of the vanishing point.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Shooting cubes. Okay. That's an interesting way to look at it. But they're all in proper perspective. Now, remember, we are only doing 1 point perspective. We're not doing 2 or 3 point perspective. 3 is the highest you can go. You can't go any more than 3, right? But we are just keeping it very simple today. And we're just doing the 1 point perspective. And then I'm going to show you a little trick to show the shade, right? The shading, where the light is coming from.
Uh-oh.
Now be careful. You don't want to go over the areas that are already solid, yeah? The ones that we did first, they're the solid ones, and everything has to go behind them. Yeah, that was the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth.
Oopsies, I hit the corner. I hit the corner but didn't have a line. Be careful out here. This is the most hardest part. Ah! Please don't be so bad.
Now, who remembers our activities that we did for texture? Who remembers those activities that we did for texture?
We rub and
Teacher,
draw a line.
can you wait me, please?
Yes, of course. I will wait. Now, I just want to remind some people, because nobody's really answering my question, right? Who remembers? My question was, who remembers texture? Do you remember this stuff that we did last time?
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to actually use some of those, right? We're going to use some of those so that we can make some shadows.
Shadows?
Yep, going to do
Okay.
cross hatching.
Fine. Oh no, this is hard. I can't do cross hatching.
Do you like understanding?
Every traveler can do everything. Don't think
Oh, Terry, that's amazing. Everybody have a look at Terry's artwork. Awesome.
Oh,
How good is that? Cherry, you made yours almost exactly like mine. That's amazing. What a good eye you have. You have a very good eye. Good. Nice one. Who else wants to share their work?
I'm feeling nervous.
Let me see, Mia. Hold it up, please, properly.
I
Hold it
feel nervous.
Okay, it's a little bit wonky. I can see that your lines are a little bit wonky. You see this one, Mia? See this line? Look at me. Look at me. See this line? It didn't go. You didn't make this line from here, from this corner. You didn't go to the vanishing point. This particular line is a bit off, but that's okay. You can watch this video again.
Sorry. Yeah. Also.
Let me see. Anna, hold it up, please. Hold it up.
Oh.
Anna, stop moving. Stop moving. Gorgeous. Excellent, Anna. Anna, I think you've got one more line to do.
share my work.
Do this time. See this line here? I think you forgot to put it in with marker. Can you see it? That line there, you forgot to do that line there. Ooh. Very good, guys. Very good.
I feel nervous.
Ooh, Hoane. Can you please tell me your English name? Hoanum. Can you tell me your English name, please?
My name is Max.
Max, can you please write that
Yeah.
name right under there? Can you rename yourself? And you put your Vietnamese name second. So first you put your English name so I can call you because I can't say that. Hoanum. I don't know how to say that. So I want to call you by your English name, please.
Ok, để con đã viết lên. Con biết con đang ở.
You know how to rename yourself? And put your age as well and your city.
Cô bảo gì vậy?
Show me your work.
Cô bảo cách viết.
Did you say Max? Is that your name, Max? Good. Thank you. Fantastic. Now, Max, show me again, please. Show me your work. Whoa. You forgot this line here. Look. Can you see this line here? You forgot to draw it.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
have this line, but my line is little.
Very nice. Good job. No, not this one. Here. This line here.
Teacher, do you see mine?
Hang on. Let me see.
How many fish?
Thiếu một line nữa.
Let me see, guys. Let me see. Whoa. Yeah.
Teacher, do you see mine?
Very good, Aniphis. Good girl, Aniphis. Very nice. Win, let me see yours, Win. Hold it up, please. Don't move. Okay, now Win, where's your 1 point perspective? Did you put your 1 point perspective somewhere? I don't think you did, honey. Because
Yes, but I erased it.
you have to take all these points, all these corners of your object, and you have to bring them to this point, like this.
Teacher, do you see
Okay.
mine?
I don't think you did that, honey. Do you have
I
a
don't have
See my
one.
picture.
I like my
Ah,
Teacher, can you see my picture?
that makes sense, Win. You don't have a ruler. Hopefully you get a ruler. Come on, you need a ruler. Everybody needs a ruler. Everybody, this is art class. Lucy,
I like I'm really nervous like a fish out of water.
now, Lucy, did you have a ruler too?
Yeah.
You did?
I think.
Where's your 1 point?
Fish
Where's the
out of
point?
water.
Where's this point?
I erase it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
You
done.
need to have a point.
Teacher, I'm done. I felt like a fish out of water. Teacher, I'm done.
Yeah, is that you, Sushi? Who's talking to me? Sarah. Sarah, is that you, honey? All right, let me see your work, babe. Go back a little bit. Whoa, that looks good. Do you have a marker to go over it?
Gosh.
Sarah, that's really good, darling. Very nice. Very good. All right, kids, let's move on to our next activity. No, our next activity, the continuation. Now,
But what?
is everybody listening? Now, anything that is going to be on the inside is going to be dark. Okay, so I need everyone to draw the cross hatching, right? Now, the cross hatching is going to be very close together. You can do it in a marker or you could do it in pencil. It doesn't matter. It has to be crisscross. Does everybody see? It has to be very tight together. And this is another one that is on the inside, right? So we're going to do the same thing here. Very close together. And of course, we're going to go the other way. Cross hatching means we go one way and we go the other way. See how dark it is? Can everybody see how we're making our cross hatching? Just like we did here, remember? In this spot, we made them very close together. and then we made them further and further apart, right? That's what we're going to do here. Okay, there you go. All right. That's one side, right? That's the darker side. Now, on the bottom, wherever you see the bottom, we're going to make it the second darkest. So we have to make the bottom, whatever you see a bottom. How many bottoms can you see? I can see one here and one here. So we're going to make it a little bit wider apart. You see, this is going to be the second darkest. Right? And here as well, because this is another bottom. Not as close. Remember what we said, this is the second darkest. It's not going to be as close together. These cross-hatching, this cross-hatching is not going to be as close together. All right, so what have we got? We've got a really dark side here and not so dark underneath. Yeah. Now on this side, right, on these sides, I want them to be a little bit lighter, right? A little bit lighter. So they're going to be even further apart. See how much further apart they are? So obviously this one's lighter. Yeah. What's this one going to be? This one is going to be even lighter. So basically we have really far apart. Right? Now we're going to leave.
Wait for me.
Yep.
Teacher Vicki, can you wait for me?
Yes. What are we going to make these ones that are showing? Should we just leave them white or should we make them really, really light? We'll make them really, really light.
we just leave them white.
Well, you can if you want to, but I'm going to do mine. These are the really light ones. These are the biggest ones.
I'll like my white too. I don't want to. I'm very nervous because I'm afraid. I'm not good at cross hatching.
I know it takes a lot of practice to do them. Yeah, that's the truth.
I think I'm not good at either. I'm not good at either.
And there I have it. This is another one that I did a long time ago.
Dude.
So I did them a little bit differently. See this one here, I kind of feel like I want to make this a little bit darker. Because I want the contrast. I don't know if you feel like there needs to be a contrast here.
I'm waiting.
I'm just changing this one up because I feel as though that one needs to be a little bit darker. All right, so there you have it. This is our 1-point perspective drawing. Is everybody ready to go over to the next one? I want everyone to hold up their work so we can have a look. If you want to have a look at everyone else's work, just put it on gallery. Yes, yes, very good. B, I can't see. Put yours a little bit lower. Okay. Yeah, B, you went all the way down. You put marker all the way down. You didn't have to. Remember we said we were going to rub out a lot of those lines. You didn't rub them out. Good, Sushi. Good. All right, you guys can watch this video at some point and do it again if you really, really want to.
Teacher, actually, like earlier, I'm actually like a fish out of water.
Amethyst.
You like mine?
All right. Oh, Amethyst, that's amazing. Can I just spotlight you? Everybody have a look at Amethyst's work.
I it.
Yep. And who else wants to share?
I'm going to choose a equation for her. I like it. I'm going to highlight for her.
Do you like mine, Miss Vicky?
I
Yes.
really love it.
All right.
Miss
All right.
Vicky, do you like mine? Yeah.
Is that
I
you,
really
Terry?
love
Who said that?
Yeah.
This is the
it's
best
me.
drawing
Yes,
I
darling.
have
Where's
ever
your cross hatching
seen.
though?
This is the best thing I have ever seen.
Where's your cross hatching? Did you do your cross hatching?
Yeah, I did.
My picture is
Oh yeah, you did it in pencil. Good girl. Very nice. Very nice, Cherry. Good girl. Good girl. Beautiful.
picture. My picture. Beautiful.
Yes, good, Sarah. Okay, good, Anna. All right, let's move on to the next activity. John, can you take a photo of this, please?
Yes,
Thank you, my darling.
and send it into the chat.
Yeah, just put it there.
Teacher Vicky like this.
Yeah, nice, Lucy. Good girl. All right, kids, moving along. Now, the next thing we're going to do is another piece of paper, a fresh piece of paper. What size does everybody think this is? What size is that?
A4?
A4, yes. Everybody needs an A4 page.
Dude.
Now,
I just,
we
I
are,
think I'm out of A4 pages. I'll jug it into my paper box.
well, if you're out of A4, all you need to do is cut
I
up an
think-
A3.
I think I just need to dig up inside my box. My
Yeah.
paper box.
Cái nhỏ hả?
All right, come on.
I'm jugging.
Keep it down, please. Too much noise. All right, if you're not talking to me, put yourselves on mute, please.
No.
We don't need to hear the conversations you're having with others. All right, can everybody see this 1-point perspective drawing? We're going to draw a building. All right. Now, the first thing I want you to do is down here towards the bottom, not too low, right? Can you see this one? Towards the bottom, maybe 1/3. Okay, I want you to draw a line like that. And then I want you around here to draw a dot.
Teacher Vicky,
Yes.
what do you use to draw that?
Say that again.
What do you use to draw the
The ruler,
elements that use?
2B pencil. A 2B
A3 paper or A4?
A4. This is A4. Look at my hand. Can you see? This is A4. My hand looks very big against an A4, but it looks rather small against an A3.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, kids, let's go. Now, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to draw a square here, right? I'm going to start here at the bottom, all right? I'm going to start here at the bottom, and then I'm going to go up. Make sure that they're parallel to the sides. All right, this is going to be the front of my building. It's just a square. Okay, it's just a square. All right, and now I'm going to bring these edges to my, see that? What's that dot called? My point perspective. That's the 1-point perspective. Don't press too hard. We're only going to go very, very lightly because we're going to rub it out. Can anybody see the lines going all the way here? You don't have all the lines going down there, do you? So you have to rub them out. So how far do I want my building? I want my building to be about this long, okay? So I'm going to rub out the rest of it. I'm not going to rub out my horizon line, right? Because we're going to draw a real street scene. I'm going to rub out the side of the building and the front of the building. We don't need that horizon line. So we have the structure of a building here. That's number one. Look at this building now. Can you see this building? It's much taller. So I'm going to make sure that I have the bottoms. The bottoms are equal, yeah? The bottom of sorry about that. So the bottoms of my two buildings are going to be even, right? So my other building is going to be the same, at the same height, or should I say not the same height, the same level, right? Now this one is going to be a really tall, it's going to be a taller building. Can you see how that's different? So it's going to be one of those long ones, right? A nice long building, right? It's going to be a tall one, probably about that tall, right? And right now, I have to take these edges, these corners, and I have to bring them to my 1 point perspective, my 1 point, that point in the horizon line. Remember what we did with the other pictures, right? Now, how far do I want to see that building? How deep is that building, right? I'm going to make my building about that deep, right? And I'm going to rub out the rest of those lines that I do not want. All right, but I will keep the horizon line. This is my horizon line. I'm going to keep that because it makes it look like the sky meets the earth.
Ba.
I'm going to rub out whatever's in here because it's not necessary. Who's making noise? Put yourselves on mute, please. We don't need to hear your sounds. All right. Who has come to this point? Has everybody done this so far? Yes, we've got a thumbs up by Mia.
Yes.
Yes. Thumbs up by Anna.
Me too.
None. What about you? Have you done it? None?
Please wait for me.
Yes, I will wait. So far, this is all I've got. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to do, you see this? This is the road. And see, what's that? What am I pointing at? What is that?
Light.
No,
A sign.
it's a stop sign. Yeah?
Oh.
Do you guys have stop signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a traffic light, it's a stop sign. So I'm going to make that road. So this is the pavement. This is where people walk. So I'm going to draw a line from that point. Remember that point, that's a very important point. And I'm going to draw a line going down. And then I'm going to bring it across. This is going to be the edge of that street. And I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to bring it down. And I'm going to bring this same, it's got to be parallel, guys, otherwise it won't work, it won't look even. So parallel. Notice how all the bottoms either down here are parallel and these are parallel to the horizon line. What do you think this double line is in the middle? Who can tell me what this double line is in the middle here? What is that?
It is the line, divided the road into two parts. So there are two ways that people will go opposite with each other.
You are so smart, Anaphis. That is so true, and that is so correct. So we're just going to draw some lines, two lines going down. 1 and 2. Okay, there you go. And that's all I'm going to do. And of course, I'm going to hand draw my stop sign. I'm just going to do a circle here because it's hard to do a hexagram that small. Okay, there's my stop sign. Now, not finished yet.
I'm not finished.
Now, see all those windows and doors inside your building? You have to make those now. All right. So, for example, this is going to be my window, and then I've got another larger window down the bottom here. All right, so you guys have to start creating whatever is on the page, right? Can everybody see what I'm doing? I'm just going to copy what is on this paper so that it can be similar, right? Do your best. It doesn't have to be perfect.
It's so easy peasy.
To squeeze a lemon.
There you go. There's my front. Now I have to do this side, which is the side. Now, how am I going to do these? I have to use this point as well now. Okay. Watch how I do this. I'm going to draw the top of my doors are going to be here. See that? And then I'm going to do the window as well, whatever that is on top. See how I'm using that point, that one point, I'm using it so I can make whatever's there. And of course, these lines are just going to go directly downwards. All right, so these are going to be like the double doors. So there's a door in the middle. See what I've got there? And these are going to be the handles. And this is going to be something that looks like a window, right? And on this side, we have more windows and doors. And that's what you just have to copy that.
Easy.
Teacher, can you
Yeah.
move a little bit to the left? More, please.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Sorry. So basically, I'm just copying, yeah, whatever's on there. These are some very unusual looking windows. They're very long. And these are going to be some other windows up here. Okay, and now I'm going to go over it with a marker. Okay. Got everything down. We do not want these lines that are going to show the perspective that go all the way to that point. You don't want them in the picture because we want these boxes to look like real buildings. This looks like a scene from the city, doesn't it? Because that's what the city looks like. It's got big buildings that look like boxes. Our houses don't look like this. What do your houses look like? Do they look like this? Do they look like this?
My apartment looks like that, but
Yeah.
it needs to be higher. It has 31.
Oh,
It has
wow.
31 stairs.
Wow.
It's Harry style apartment.
Do you have to walk those stairs or do you take the elevator?
We have to take the lift.
Yeah.
I live in stairs 12A. And this is meant to be the stairs 13.
Right.
My apartment just looks a bit like this. What you're drawing right now, but instead has 19 floors, but this one of the floors are the learning floors. So oh no. My house has 21 floors, but this one of the floors is a learning floor that children in high school have to come and learn there. So the true total is this 22. There's 22 floors in total.
And
There's
one
only
car.
one of the apartment rooms is the learning room. It is a room that named KT. I don't know what it means. It means nothing. Dude, I think my mom is going to.
Now, some of the kids in previous classes, what they did is they created a whole community here, like a whole neighborhood. So what they did is they drew little people, they drew people on, on bikes, or people pushing trams, and kids and dogs. They created a whole scene, which I thought was absolutely amazing. If you wanted to do the same, by all means you can, or you can just leave it the way it is.
But teacher, can I don't draw a human ride a bike?
Yeah, absolutely you can. And make sure you put it in Zella. I want to see that.
Because I heard in the hand.
Teacher, can I just tell my brother to get out of my learning spot? He's just always annoying. He's sleeping right now.
I'm sorry, what has that got to do with what we're doing? What has that got to do with what we're doing? And when we finish, I'm going to show you how you can color it in. We're going to color it in pencil, or I'm going to give you a choice that you can color it in colored pencil. But I really want you to have a look at the dark. Which parts are dark? Yeah. Can you see which parts are dark here?
I think it's the back of it.
It's the insides. Yeah. It's the sides of the buildings. So that's the part you're going to do dark. These other sides, the front, are going to be light. Okay. So the sun's shining this way. All right. I'm nearly finished. How are you guys going?
Miss Vicky, can I do some feel to make my picture more interesting, like people walking on
Yes,
the
yes, but not now. You can do that for homework, okay?
Yeah.
Teacher,
Now I just want you to get up to this stage. So
for homework?
basically, listen up, kids. I'm going to take my, hang on, I need to rub out some pencil markings, right? Now, what I need you all to do is whether you want to do it in colored pencil or in a gray lead pencil, which is what I'm going to do it. I'm going to use a gray lead pencil. All I'm going to do is make it darker on the inside than on the outside. So can you see how I'm making it much darker here? I'm going to press a little bit harder on the inside of the building. Should I say the side of the building, right? And as soon as I finish with that, I'm going to do the other one, the same tone, the same color, the same pressure of my hand, right? I'm going to do the same on this side all the way. Everything is going to be the same color or the same tone, right? And of course, when I finish that, I'm going to do the front of the building, but much lighter. Just to make it a little bit more realistic. Now, when we talk about space, we talk about perspective drawing, okay? It looks like this is a real scene, okay? Because of the fact that we've used that 1 point perspective. It looks like a real neighborhood with real buildings, and if you want to add people and animals and whatever else you want. Okay, now on the outside, I'm going to do much lighter because I want I want there to be a difference in tone. I want you to know that this is the front and that's the side. Okay, I might even make the windows even a little bit lighter. That'd look interesting, don't you think? To make the windows and the doors just a little bit lighter, like as if it were painted different colors, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So, right. So you have several tones, yeah, like at least three tones. So this is going to be my mid one, my mid tone. This is going to be my really dark one. I might have to make this even darker, right? Just so there can be a nice contrast. And this one, I'm going to make this.
With me and me.
Ooh.
Wow. What do you think of my building?
It's cool.
Beautiful.
Very cool. It's super cool.
Thank you.
I like it.
What?
All right, kids, we have to
Cool
move
building.
on.
Beautiful. Whoa, I
All
love
right, listen up, everyone. I haven't finished it yet. I have to do the front now, but I want everyone to move over to the next activity. I want everyone to grab this page and a new A4 paper. Okay, so put this away. You can finish this at home, all right? And make sure you put it up on Zalo. All right? Okay, put it away.
it. Do you
Okay.
like mine?
Let me see.
Come on, it's time to get an next activity.
I
All right,
need
we're going to move over to our next activity. Let me see. Oh, Cherry. That is awesome. Everybody have a look at Cherry's artwork, please.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. That's amazing. Who else wants to share their work?
Teacher.
Let me see.
Teacher,
Mia.
can I?
Oh, Aniphis. Aniphis, that's amazing. Wait, there's more. Wait, I don't have Mia, let me have a look. And Spotlight. Wait, guys, I have to do this one at a time. I'm sorry. Alina,
Okay.
amazing.
Teacher, do you see a hole here?
Alina, hold it up. Fantastic. All right. You guys are awesome. All right.
Teacher,
let's
I
go.
draw a hole here.
Teacher, do we have to do it? Is it like
Do what?
It's what houses.
Okay, you guys ready? Let me just all right. So we need a new piece of paper and we need these houses. So basically, when we are talking about space, we need to know that we make a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. And how we do that is by showing the size. All right. So what I want everyone to do is I want them to choose one of these houses they like very much. And I want you to make them to create that house right in the middle of your page. This is an A4 page. Right? Now, can everybody see my example here? I've chosen to do, which one was that one? I've chosen to do that one there, right? That one there, right? So I need everyone to choose their own drawing, their own house, whichever one they like the best, and make it a really big one right in the middle. So I might go for this one. Okay, I'm going to make it a really big one. So I've got a nice big house and going up like that.
Teacher,
Yep. We're not drawing anything else but the house.
can you take a screenshot of all the houses?
These ones?
Yeah.
Hang on.
I don't have it right this paper.
All right, don't worry. I'll take care of it. Okay, guys, it's in, I put it in the chat. Okay. So you can have a look at the houses and start drawing. All right, so now I want you to do the foreground. The foreground is going to be one big house, just like that. Okay, we're going to do middle-sized houses in the middle ground, and then in the background we're going to go much smaller. But don't do the middle ground and the background yet. I want you to finish with this foreground. Now, notice here how we've got a sun, we've got clouds, we've got fences.
Cool. I'll do it.
Who's talking over the top of me? All right. So basically, I want you to know we are not going to do fences and houses and shrubs. You can do the chimney and the smoke if you want, but that's all. Do not do any of the trees. We don't want any trees, and we don't want any little mountains like this. Okay? No walkways, not yet anyway. So I want everybody just to choose the house that they like. I'm going to choose this one. All right. A nice big house. All right, this is going to be my biggest house today because we want to show that this house is in front of all the others, and that's how we show space. Remember the video that we saw? In order to show space, we have to make some things larger and something smaller. This is going to be my first house. And as soon as I finish drawing my first house, right, Then I'm going to move over to my middle ground, which is going to be my middle-sized houses, right? And then as soon as I finish with that, I'm going to color it in. Okay, so no trees yet. That's my first house. Now, I want everyone to know we are going to draw 2 houses in the background. Here in this picture, I've drawn 3 houses. You can draw 3, but look where I've drawn them. Everybody pay attention, please. Can everybody see? Look where my hands are. In the middle, not at the top and not at the bottom. Can you see that? Here in the middle. This is where I want your middle-sized houses to be. And I want some of these houses to be hiding behind the front one. Okay, so I'm going to choose to do this one now. Okay, I like this one. So I'm going to make them in the middle here. So everybody must know that I can only draw my middle-sized houses in this area. Okay, I'm going to rub those out in a minute. All right, so let's start. This is my funny looking house here. Somebody's not muted themselves. Can you please mute yourselves, everyone?
Teacher, can I ask you?
Yes, you can ask me anything.
Later, can we paint it?
Yeah, of course you can. You can color it in. Look at my one. I've colored this one in. Let me show you some more. I've done some more of these.
Nhà con mất rồi nha. Con mấy nhà
All right, where's the other one? Okay, I haven't actually colored them in, but these are some other ones. Now, this is a very basic one. Do you think this one looks better or these ones?
Those ones that you colored.
Yeah, this one is a very basic one. I don't like this one at all because it's a very basic one. That's why I gave you this photocopy so that you can look at how somehow we draw some houses. Now, look at these ones. Look at this one.
Oh, I see.
You like that one?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And this one.
Wow.
Ooh, candy house.
Yeah, candy house. And this one, I drew a lot of them actually.
Because we teach a lot of art class.
Yeah, a lot of art classes. That's exactly right. All right, kids, go to work. Come on, let's see some of these drawings before you leave. We have 10 minutes left. I know you're not going to finish. All right, so this is my middle-sized house. Okay, this is my middle-sized house. I need to do another 2 or 3. So
Teacher?
Yeah.
How to draw a straight line like you, but do not use ruler?
Zena, is that you talking to me, honey?
Yes. How can you draw a straight line?
Well, you can use a ruler
Without-
if you want to draw it with a ruler.
But yours looks straight, but do not use the ruler.
Well, this is the thing. You need a lot of practice to draw straight lines without a ruler. Okay. If you don't get it right the first time, that's why we're using a pencil. Okay. We're not using a marker. We're using a pencil so we can rub it out and try it again. It doesn't matter if you don't do the straight line to begin with. Okay, so who's got their middle-sized houses in? I'm going to draw another house. Which one should I do? I think I might do this one. So this is another one that I'm going to do. All right, a nice simple one.
Teacher, can I draw a house I create by myself?
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Wow, fun.
Yes, you can. Whoever wants to use their own designs By all means, be my guest. All right, so these are my middle-sized houses. Hang on, I haven't finished yet. Hang on. What was that, Anaphis? What did you say, honey?
Drawing a tree house. A house looks like a tree.
Oh, you're drawing a tree house?
But it's not on the tree. It
Oh.
looks like a tree.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, I like that. That's very creative. Now, this looks like a gingerbread house, doesn't it? Now, guys,
Teacher,
yes,
teacher,
yes,
can I draw some tree next to the house?
yes, you can, but a little bit later. We'll add some details a little bit later. Okay, let's just get these 3 houses, these middle-sized houses. Now, I want everyone to hold up their work because I want to make sure that you've got the houses in the right spot. Yes, Mia. Now, Cherry, your house, no, I did not ask you to draw a line at the bottom. Do not draw that line. Take it off, and I want your house to be bigger. A little bit closer, Anaphis. A little bit closer.
Teacher, can we
Your
draw
middle-sized houses. Yes.
our teacher?
Yes.
Can we draw our own created houses?
What do you want to draw?
Our old houses.
Yes.
Any house.
Yes.
Oh, I draw a unicorn house.
A unicorn house.
I
All right,
love
very
unicorn.
good. Now, listen up, everyone. This is what I want you to do next because it's nearly time to go. Okay, this is my 3rd house. I just want to finish it. Wait. Okay, this is my 3rd house. All right. Okay. Now, I want everyone to stop what they're doing and have a look at what I'm doing now. Stop what you're doing and everybody look at the screen. Come on, Nuni. Stop what you're doing, you two, Jordan. Hien, Max, you listening? Itchy, you too. Now, can everybody see my horizon line here in the background? My horizon line is going to cut through the middle-sized houses, the tops of them. So I'm going to draw a line, a very straight line through the tops of my front house, my very big house, and some of the tops of the middle-sized houses. Can everybody see this horizon line? This is what you need to do. And then you're going to do the background houses, which are going to be the very small houses. Very small. Look, these are not so small. I think I made these a little bit too big. Okay. So I want everyone, hang on, let me show you one where I think it's the right amount. I think that's the right size of small. Okay. I actually did this activity with trees as well. See what I've done? One big tree, middle-sized trees, and then in the background, small trees. You see that? You can do that with anything. Can everybody see what I've done there? Can everybody understand what we need to do? Let me see, Max. Closer, closer. Sam and Max, closer. Hang on. I'm going to put you on spotlight. Let me see. Yes. Yes, but I wanted that horizon line to cut over the tops of your middle-sized trees, houses. You see this? Can you see how it's going behind the middle-sized house? So I want you to go past the middle-sized house, the tops of them. I think your horizon line is a little bit too high. All right. So, and this is where I want everyone to draw very tiny little houses. Make sure that some of them are hiding. Yeah, some of them are hiding behind the activity that's going on at the front. All right. And I want you to then trace them. Right. I want you to trace them with a marker and make them very pretty. Right, like this. And I want you to put some details, and then you can add Now, if you're going to add trees, I don't suggest you add trees because you have to make the trees to be the same size as the ground that you're doing them in. For example, if you're going to make a tree for the middle ground, you have to make sure that the tree is the same size. For example, this is the same size tree.
Teacher, can I write people in my house?
Yeah, you want to draw people in your house?
In my picture.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course you can. That'd be very, very nice. I like those details. So
Picking people.
yeah, people, any people. Yep, absolutely, any people. So everyone has to outline their houses once they're finished drawing it.
With their texture.
With a marker, with a texter. Who said texter? Who said texter?
Me.
Anifaz, you're starting to speak like me. You're starting to speak Australian. You've had enough classes with me to pick up on the word texter. That's funny. I think it's funny that Anifaz said texter. So with your marker, outline your houses and all the details, whatever details you want, right?
And we have a lesson that's called texture too. Meaning that I think we use a lot of our markers on that lesson.
What?
And we did.
What?
We have a lesson about textures. And I think it means that we have to use our markers a lot. And it did happen.
Okay. I didn't really get what you said, but okay. All right, kids, it's nearly time to go. It's nearly time, not quite, maybe 5 more minutes left. But I want everyone to hold up their work so I can have a good look at what you've done so far.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
My work's a little bit worse.
Teacher, it's beautiful.
What's beautiful? Is that you, Sarah? Hang on, let me
My
just,
picture.
hang on, guys. Add spot. I'm going to add everyone's spotlight. Wait. You just have to bear with me, guys, because, ooh, wow, that's amazing. What about your background houses?
Teacher, do you see it?
Sarah, where's your background house? Did you draw your horizon line? Do you know what a horizon line means, guys? It means you have to put the line in the background. Let me see, Sushi. Yes. Beautiful. I can't wait.
I like unicorns.
Teacher, do you see mine?
Anifas, is that you?
Yeah.
Let me see a little closer up. Show me.
Teacher's mine.
Wait, where's Anifas? That's not right. Oh yeah. Okay. I want to see you put that with a marker, please, because I can barely see it. Yeah, keep working on it. Keep working on it. Who else is sharing? Let me see who else is sharing their work. Anna, that's amazing. And
Do you like mine, Miss Vicky?
let me see, guys. I want to see everybody's. Lucy, let me see yours, please. And spotlight. Whoa, Anna, amazing. Now, remember what I said about the houses and the trees. If you're going to make trees, you have to make, if you're going to make trees in the background, you have to make them tiny. Okay, you can't make them big. So Lucy, your houses and your trees must be the same size. If you're going to do a tree in the foreground, it has to be big. If you're going to do a tree in the background, it has to be really small. So let me see, Lily, let me see your work, honey. Oh yeah, very nice. Now, Lily, I want you to have a look at my middle-sized houses here. Are they at the bottom here? Are they at the bottom? They're not at the bottom, are they? They're in the middle. See that? They're in the middle. Have a look at these ones. Have a look at this example. Can you see where they are?
Can I show
They're not at the bottom. All right, my darling. They don't start at the same level as the big one. Same as you, Anna. Those middle-sized houses, they're a little bit higher. They're a little bit higher.
Do you like my Miss Vicky?
Okay, who is speaking to me? Let me see. Max, is that you?
No, it's me, Cherry.
Jerry, let me see, honey. Add spotlight. Where are you? Yeah. Now I want you to get rid of that horizon line down the bottom. See that line down the bottom? You've got a line going across here. Get rid of it because we can only have one horizon line.
Get rid of a horizon line. Yeah, this one.
Let me see, Max. Did I spotlight you? Yes, very nice. Keep going. I love it. I think your middle-sized houses could be a little bit bigger, but it's okay. You've already started now. They could be a little bit bigger. Let me see, Nuni. Oh, Nuni, that's amazing. Let me see.
Teacher, do you like mine?
Jordan, let me have a look. I'm going to spotlight you. Oh, yeah. Awesome. I want to see some color in there as well, okay? Now, don't forget, guys, you have to put this on Zalo. Yes? Good, Jordan. That's awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to say my goodbyes to you all. You've worked so very hard. I'm very proud of all of you. I think you are all very amazing little artists. Well done to everybody.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I will see you next week. And please, everybody, have your materials. Have your materials, watch the videos, and have the handouts. Okay? Everybody should have the handouts.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
You're my favorite teacher in
Goodbye.
this classroom.
Bye,
Bye, Miss Vicky.
Bye.
Bye,
Teacher.
Bye,
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
teacher. Bye, bye. Bye, bye, everyone.
bye, teacher. Con bye bye teacher của con có bye bye bà đâu, ba bị làm sao? Bye bye.
Everybody, please leave so I can